Good morning. We are in the Yukon right now, just outside of Kluane National Park, and we got a beautiful campsite last night just here in this parking lot off the side of the highway. Some beautiful views. This morning it's a little foggy out. Not foggy, but smoky, probably from wildfires nearby. None that are too close to us, so that's good. We just had some breakfast. I got my morning tea, and Will is currently in the van right now, just cleaning up a little bit. There's people hunting. That's like the 7th gunshot that just went off. I'm not sure what they're hunting, if they're hunting bear or moose or something else, but yeah, it's like the 7th shot. So I kind of wonder what they're hunting out there. But yeah, Will's just in the van right now. He's doing the dishes. He's kind of taken on that responsibility since we started van life. And he is cleaning up the van. And I'm outside. I'm going to start doing my journaling. I like to start my morning every day with meditation, some breath work, affirmations, and I'd like to start doing some stretching in the morning too, but in the last week, I've been doing this for a week consistently now. I have been, number 8, I have been journaling daily. So I do a little thing in the morning and then I open my journal back up in the evening and I just write about my day, my feelings, my thoughts, everything like that. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. When I started doing van life has been my dream for a long time. Doing this road trip from Alaska to Argentina has been a dream of mine since about high school, like the end of high school. And I thought that living my dreams would change the way I feel about life. So for the last 10 years, I have struggled with some anxiety and some depression, and it's been a lot of ups and downs through that time. And one thing I never really did was actually work on healing from that. I just kind of dealt with those emotions and let them come in waves. And the last few months I've been feeling really cruddy. I've been really tired, brain fog, feeling overwhelmed, frustrated, a lot of negative self-talk and overthinking, just a lot of really negative emotions. And I thought living my dreams would kind of change all of that and kind of fix all that. But the one lesson I've learned so far in the last 5 months of doing van life is that even if you're living your most wildest dreams, that likely won't change the way you feel if you're dealing with a lot of struggles, especially when those struggles are internally. It doesn't matter what external factors come into your life that are positive changes. It's not going to change how you feel about yourself internally. At least not for everybody. Some people might be able to have that switch, but not everybody. So I actually saw a doctor to see what was wrong. I got some blood work done, and he basically told me that it was more than likely anxiety and depression. So since then, I decided to get into journaling. So that's why I've been doing my journaling every single day. And so far, it's been a really positive outlet for me. Usually I don't do my journaling outside, but I actually really enjoyed doing it out here, although I will be in Alaska for the next few months in 2 weeks from now. It's August 21st right now, so I'm picking up a friend in Whitehorse on Saturday, and then we'll be spending 2 weeks with him in the Yukon, and then we'll be heading to Alaska. So I don't know if the journaling outside will be something I'll be feeling up to because it'll be a lot colder. But maybe once I get down to Mexico, I'll start doing it outside. But my legs are full of rocks right now from sitting on the ground out here.
Hey, welcome back. Okay.
I'm gonna put my Crocs in sport mode for a walk.
We're ready for the walk.
There we go. I'm ready to go.
I should have put a jacket on. It's a little chilly.
You can still put one on. The van's right there.
That's okay. I don't want to look too weak.
I've got this big sweater on, but I am wearing shorts. And usually when we go for walks or hikes, Will's always like, you should bring a jacket. And then I always end up taking it off.
I just don't want you to freeze.
I get warm very quickly, and Will doesn't. I'll be sweating in a t-shirt and shorts, and he'll be wearing a jacket and pants with warm socks. Tell me how that makes sense. So we're going for a morning walk. We try to go for a morning walk almost every day. Sometimes we don't get to it, but today we're able to. We got a beautiful view back there. We've stayed at this spot a few nights now.
It's a nice spot. It's close to Haines, and
Haines Junction.
it's flat, has restrooms, has nice views, so can't really complain too much.
Yeah.
It's a little smoky today though. That kind of rolled in, and also the cold has rolled in. Like the other day, just like 2 days ago, we were like sweating and so warm, and now there's a nip in the air, and it's a bit chilly. Like it feels like fall all of a sudden. So yeah,
Fall's my favorite season, so I'm not complaining. But I prefer not to have fall in August. Bill just spotted some raspberries.
Nice.
Probably the best raspberries I've had this season.
They're pretty good. Yeah, probably a little road dusty, but
Oh yeah,
a little road dust never hurt anyone. I think. Hopefully. I don't know. Do you want some more?
Oh, there's more. Oh, there's one just on the ground. That's so sad. So the first time we met, the first hike we went on, we saw a ton of, what was it?
Huckleberries.
Huckleberries. And we spent probably several hours picking them throughout the hike. And being in the Yukon, there hasn't been a whole lot of berries.
Yeah, it's been like maybe a bad berry year. I don't know. I was expecting to see a lot more. I've seen a lot more in other years past.
We found some cloudberries, not many of them.
Some wild strawberries yesterday.
Wild strawberries, the little tiny mini ones like this big. My favorite ever. I was so happy.
That's weird. It looks like it could be bear poop, but it's like all black. It's so strange.
It doesn't look like that bear was eating berries.
Yeah.
We decided we're gonna walk to that sign and back. We've been wanting to try to get 10,000 steps a day, but that doesn't seem like it's been happening very often.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate.
Cool. We're gonna do a little bit of work now for a few hours. I need to transfer a bunch of stuff from my Mac onto my new hard drive, which I'm having a little bit of anxiety about because last time I did that with, what was it? It was a SanDisk?
Yeah, a little
SanDisk SSD.
Yeah.
And it got corrupt within the first use. And that traumatized me a little bit. So, yeah. I didn't lose anything, thankfully, but I could have if I had put more on. So now I have a little bit of trauma, but I'm gonna trust that I'm not gonna have a second one that does that on me. You nervous?
Mm-hmm. A little bit.
So I've been wanting to do this for a while now because I hate curling my lashes with an eyelash curler. And I've used this several times on myself, but it's a pain to do it myself. So I'm gonna make Will do it for me. He's now my eyelash technician.
It's what I've been dreaming of for years. This is all I've been working towards. So excited.
So we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna walk him through how to do it, and hopefully he doesn't burn my eyes out.
Vision is overrated anyway.
Not like my job depends on it.
So the steps are listed on the back here. So yeah, you're gonna glue this as close as you can. And then once it's on, once they're both on, then you're gonna take the glue and you're gonna put glue on here and let that dry for 30 seconds. And then you're gonna use this. Or you can use your finger. I've always just used my fingers because this annoyed me. So I would like press my eyelashes onto this. So they're all up. This helps at first, but then eventually I just kind of like pat it down until they're stuck. Like they can't be like some sticking on, some off. They have to be all on. And then what you want to do is use probably this one to spread my eyelashes out. So they don't want to be all like clumpy like this. They need to be all spread out evenly. Spread out evenly and perfect. Because if you perm them like this, my eyelashes are going to be like this for like a month. Oh no, okay. So you want to make sure they're beautiful. And I might be able to like open my eyes and peek and see if it looks good. But I don't know because I've only ever been able to do one eye at a time and it's a pain. So then, once you got them all glued perfectly, then you
So I'm gonna put number 1 here.
Okay.
Am I blind? I swear to God,
Sure.
I'm blind.
I can look.
I'm actually blind now. Nervous?
A little bit. I think it's getting close to okay. Okay. Now, do we have to let that dry for a little bit, or?
Do you think it's sticking good?
Yeah, it seems like it's sticking okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
I appreciate you.
No problem.
No, this isn't how you want to spend half an hour of your day.
It's okay. Can't be that fun for you either. But at least it saves you time.
Timer for like 9 minutes.
Okay.
Alright, lash technician. What's going on now?
Well, we're regluing some lashes that popped off. We just removed the first perming compound. Yeah. I don't know if this is my future career yet, but, might be. Okay, same thing as number 1.
Yeah.
So which one was it you burnt yourself with? I didn't burn. What do you mean burnt myself? Or like got in your eye? It wasn't any of these. It was the dye, which is so there's a dye and then there's the developer. It was I don't know if I actually got it in my eye, but it sure felt like it for a second. So I just poured running water on my eyeball. Not fun. And all this time I thought it was this stuff and I thought I was risking that. Probably wouldn't feel good in your eye either though. This would be worse. Oh, okay.
Eyelashes are done. I have glue all over still. Can't get it off. And now we're gonna have a smoothie.
Smoothie time!
What's the hike we're doing again?
St. Elias Lake.
St. Elias Lake. Okay. That's where we're going. It should take us a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Let's go for a hike.
Let's go.
So we started this hike a little later than planned. It's supposed to take us about 2.5 hours to do. So that'll get us past sunset. We'll probably arrive in the dark back at the van. We're trying to decide if we should go backpacking tomorrow for a one-night trip. I'm not sure if we're gonna end up doing it. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so starting a backpacking trip in the rain is not exactly the most fun.
We'll see how we feel after today and what the weather looks like.
Plus it's starting to get cold out at night, like fairly cold, where we're putting on the heater first thing in the morning. So we'll see what we decide to do.
Today's hike is 4.8 miles and has just a little bit over 1,000 foot of elevation gain, so a bit over 300 meters.
Well, we made it to the lake.
Yep.
It's really pretty. I don't think we'll get much of a sunset, so we're not going to stay too long. Just grab a couple of videos, a couple of pictures, and head on back. I don't think we'll be making it back in the dark.
Yeah, I think we'll be back before it's dark, yeah.
So, yeah. It's a really nice little hike. Lots of ups and downs, but not hard. It's fairly easy.
And a pretty lake.
Yeah. It's a great little hike if you're ever in Kluane. So we made it back to the van. What time is it?
It's 9:10.
9:10. And we're gonna find our spot for the night and then have some dinner. Nice late dinner like usual.
Yep. We've made a habit of that.
Yeah.
Maybe not a good habit.
Yeah, it's not a great habit, but oh well. We have a dilemma. We were gonna make some pierogies, but we don't have a whole lot of fuel. And we don't have a lot of power. Which means we can't really cook.
Yeah, it's difficult. We're gonna have to maybe do a little bit of a mix of both and might have to ration power a bit tomorrow. It's one of the struggles of being in the far north as the seasons start to change.
Decent amount of oil.
It's gonna run a lot, but...
So we got some pierogies made, and we've got some water boiling for some ramen.
We ran out of gas just in time to finish the pierogies at least, but the water we're having to use our little heating element.
I'm gonna start my journaling for the evening. I'm just gonna write about my day and draw a little picture in it, and that's it. So I drew an eyeball. I wrote my list of gratitude for today. Looks like dinner's almost ready. Will's got the noodles soaking. Thank you.
Of course.
So Wednesday night is supposed to be our chill night. We have 2 nights of the week that we picked to have a more relaxing, no tech evening. So we chose Sundays to be like a reset day to do all the cleaning that we need to do, and then in the evening we just shut down all technology and just do something relaxing for the evening, like word searches, games, like card games and stuff like that. And then the same thing on Wednesday, but not a reset day, just evening doing something fun together that doesn't require technology. So I think it's a good idea, and so that night is tonight. Well, it's time for bed. We decided not to go for a backpacking trip tomorrow because it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, and that is just not fun for us, so that's okay. But good night.
Sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite.
If you want to follow along on our adventures, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.
And hit that bell icon so you get notified every time we upload a new video.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.